this is Jo from Maths Tutor Me. Today we're going to do some basic algebra and we're going to do some index notation. If you would like to print out these sheets, see the details below to get a link to my website where you can print out all of my sheets for free. So let's get started. Index notation. Expressions with a pronumeral multiplied by itself a number of times can be written in index notation. Okay, so here we have a pronumeral multiplied by itself a number of times. To write it in index notation, we write the pronumeral that is multiplied over and over. So in this case, h. And the number of times that it is multiplied together is the power. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that becomes h to the power of 4. When something is written in index notation, the letter on the bottom here is known as the base, and the little number at the top is known as the power or the index. So let's do it again in B. 3 times A times A times A times 2 times A. If there are some numbers in there as well, you can multiply them together. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then we have a whole bunch of A's. 1, 2, 3, 4 A's. So it would be A to the power of 4 in index notation. And for C, P times 4 times Q times 7 times P. All right, let's start with the numbers. 4 times 7 is 28. We have two different letters here, so let's do the P's first. How many P's did we have? 1, 2, 3, so P to the power of 3. And then we had Q, and we had 2 of those. So 28, P to the power of 3, Q to the power of 2. All right, so that is putting something in index notation. In question 2, we want to do the opposite. We want to write these expressions here in expanded form. So we want to go back to expanded things like these ones over here. So C to the power of 3 means I have C multiplied together 3 times. So it is C times C times C. Okay, for B, 5m to the power of 4, a number can just be put out here by itself. And then I have m to the power of 4, which means m multiplied 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 15ab to the power of 4. So 15, if you want to, you can write this down into some more basic factors of 15. So instead of writing just 15, you could change that to be perhaps 3 times 5. And then I have 1a, and I have b to the power of 4, so b 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could switch the order around, you could move the 5 into the middle, or you could put the b's first, whatever you want to do. As long as all those things are there, then your answer is correct. Okay, example number 3, expand and simplify. 7b, all in brackets, all to the power of 2. So we want to expand it first. 7b squared means 7b times 7b. Okay, and then to multiply those things together, 7 times 7 is 49, and b times b becomes b squared. 2x in brackets to the power of 3 would be 2x multiplied together 3 times. Okay, to multiply them, to simplify it, multiply all the numbers. 2 times 2 times 2. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, times another 2 is 8. And then I have x 3 times, so x to the power of 3. Alright, hopefully that's all making sense. On my next page here, I have a few questions for you to practice. They're just like the ones that we just did. So pause the video, have a try, see if you can remember what we did, and then start the video again to go through the answers. So question 1, write the following in index notation. I have f 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It'll be f to the power of 4. And I have g 2 times, so it'll be g squared. It doesn't matter if you had the g squared first, then the f to the power of 4. It's the same thing. B, 6 times s times 2 times t times s times s. Alright, numbers first. 6 times 2 is 12. Then let's look at the s. 1, 2, 3 of them, so s to the power of 3. And just one t here on its own, so just t here at the end. Question 2, writing in expanded form. The 3 can be out the front. Then I have a 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Part B, 8m squared n cubed. We can break 8 into some factors. We could make that 2 times 4. You could even make that 2 times 2 times 2 if you wanted to. Then I have got m times m, and I have 3 n's. 1, 2, 3. Alright, lucky last question. 8d in brackets squared is the same as 8d times 8d. 8 times 8 is 64. D times d is d squared. And 4x to the power of 3, 4x times 4x times 4x. Okay, so then we have to multiply the numbers together. 4 times 4 times 4. Might need your calculator for that one. It's 64. And x to the power of 3 of them. Alright, all done. How did you go? Hopefully you were able to do those questions. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.